Internet, this is Kawa. Welcome back to Kawa Minds. It's been a while. Like, last time I recorded we were in 1.4.7 and Nuclear Zebra was still a mod, and yeah, a lot has happened in the past few months, and I'm sorry about that. I don't know if I can be a regular LPer for a lot of reasons, but you know what? That's okay. So I'm here at Spawn, and I wanted to just quickly make a few announcements and, general cleanup of things around here. First things first, Spawn has changed. It's very pretty. I really like it. Because of 1.5.1, there's a lot of beautiful and lovely quartz around, amongst other things. And it is real. The shop over there is open again. Lots of good things. Lots of good things. But, as I said before, this is admins, and this is mods, and you will notice, due to inactivity, Nuclear Zebra is no longer part of the moderator team. Now, what does this have to do with you? As it turns out, quite a bit, because, let's see if I even remember how to do this. No. Here we go. Of this. Yes, the dispenser head. The infamous and wonderful dispenser head. So, because I know I said I wouldn't take it off, like, ever, until I died, but long story short, the reason this happened was because of a special mod command from Zebra. And because Zebra is no longer a mod, it doesn't really seem appropriate to wear it anymore. So I am going to, well, take it off. Oh. See? Dispenser? Gone. And I can't put it back on. Well, that's kind of a disappointment. Oh well. Here we go. Here's my skin back. And I almost jumped off the edge. Because F5 mode is really disorienting. Yay! There's been a lot of changes. I haven't harvested any quartz yet. I will work on that soon. I want to make some other changes around my base, and I'll work on that in the future. But more sporadically. I just haven't been playing Minecraft the way I used to. I haven't been watching LPs the way I used to. Mostly because I'm not interested in Feed the Beast, but yeah, that's that. Oh dear. Oh, Fraps, please don't do this to me. Fraps, why? Oh well. Anyway. But yeah, a lot has happened to me in the past 2 months. There's a lot of reasons why I haven't been recording. If you follow me on Twitter, you've figured out most of them. One is just new fandoms are distracting things. But the other is some personal family stuff that's been going on. So I haven't had the time and energy to have a regular schedule the way I used to. Which is a shame, because I really do like LPing, I like recording. Between that and everything else, I don't know where I fit into the LPR community. And I don't know if what I can bring to the table is new and unique and interesting enough to share with you all. So I'll keep playing games, and we can keep talking about them, but, you know, it's hard work, and it's not for just like any creative outlet, it's not for everyone, and LPing is not something I'm going to be taking as seriously as I used to. It's still fun though, and I'll still play occasionally. I'll still record what I play occasionally, and I will still play games a lot. But speaking of what I contribute to people's discussions, and speaking of ways that things have gotten interesting in my life, I recently, as in earlier today, got an unofficial invitation to be part of Roguelike Radio. For those of you that don't know about this channel, or about myself, the other parts of this channel that aren't Minecraft are generally dedicated to a group of very difficult, very interesting, generally permanent death games called roguelikes. And traditionally, these games have featured, instead of having graphics or tiles or pixel art, they will use text characters, ASCII or other formats, to represent characters to represent monsters and dungeon layout and whatnot. So if you follow me here on YouTube or on Twitter or elsewhere, my my avatar is generally a @ a gray @ on a black background. It's meant to represent the sort of generic hero adventure character that is in every game. It's meant to look like anyone, just look like a human being. And that's actually a really important concept to me, that these sorts of games let your imagination fill the blanks instead of having an official art style of what characters are supposed to look like. You're just given these hints, kobolds are K's and dragons are capital D's, and your brain fills in the rest as it deems appropriate. So I was recently having a discussion about the details of this, the use of color, the use of extended character sets, font choices, etc. on Twitter with a number of people, including Darren Gray, who is one of the moderators and showrunners, I guess you could say, of Roguelike Radio. And Roguelike Radio is a very interesting and fascinating podcast about these games, what they are, why they're important, new games that are coming out, mechanics of those games, the community surrounding them. It's a really amazing podcast, and if you have any interest at all in game design or independent gaming, I highly suggest you check it out. But anyway, long story short, Darren has invited me to be on a future Roguelike Radio podcast about this exact topic, about using letters and numbers and symbols instead of tiles or pixel art or any other representation of the screen. Why that works for the roguelike genre as opposed to other genres. Oh god, I live! As opposed to other genres. Why, that's interesting and important, and I am extremely excited and honored to be even considered for this, because I've been a fan of Roguelike Radio for a long time, but because I'm not a game developer, I never thought I'd get the chance to be part of the discussion in any official way. But it's looking like that's changing, and I'm really psyched about it. So in preparation of that, that should be in a few weeks from now. We haven't set an official date yet, and I will let you guys know as soon as possible once I find out what that is. But in preparation for that, I am going to be starting up a couple of first impression, first look type videos of a number of games, all roguelike, all in ASCII. So you're not going to get any graphics, you're going to get nothing but pictures, but video of a bunch of symbols on a screen. I will do everything in my power to make sure that you guys can completely understand what I'm representing at any given point. I will do everything I can to make sure it is sufficiently interesting and exciting and, worth watching despite the fact that there's no pretty graphics on the screen. But they're not going to be for everyone. I know this as much as anyone. They're certainly not going to be as pretty as this. This is actually Redcraft 64. I decided to upgrade to 64, be on Redcraft 32, and I really like it so far. So I'm probably going to stick with it. But yeah, I really am looking forward to being on Roguelike Radio, and as well as sharing all of these interesting and slightly strange games with you. They're going to be weird, they're going to be a little obscure, they're going to be very hard games, generally speaking. I'm not going to beat any of them in one sitting. That's almost certain. we will have a really good time discussing a lot of this stuff, hopefully. And in a few weeks, I should be seeing you all on Roguelike Radio. So that's the update from me. I kind of want to climb on top of this Commander Melon Pants just to check it out. And I'm sorry that I haven't gotten anything done today. I'm sorry I'm just running around looking like an idiot. But I really just wanted to get these announcements out of the way. If you have suggestions for 1.5 vanilla or nearly vanilla things I should be doing, if you have any Minecraft suggestions for me in general, I'd love to hear them. Co-op is probably not going to happen, again, because of the crazy schedule I've been having. And, which is unfortunate. I actually want to give a quick shout out to the guys at Pixelate, as in Pixelate. We briefly considered doing a cooperative run of a map called Rochstein, which was sort of a redstone-y puzzle map, but it didn't go well, and I'm very sorry to them. It would have been really great content, and I like those guys a lot. If you want more non-Minecraft, the sort of non-Minecraft content I kind of hope to make, but with a co-op twist, please check them out. They're fantastic guys. They do some really fun stuff in Torchlight 2, Team Fortress 2, as well as indie, part roguelike, part beat 'em up game called Legend of Dungeon, which is how we first met, because the developers of Legend of Dungeon had tweeted to both of us about various things. But as I said, overall they're really fantastic guys, and if you want more video game content that I'm putting out, please check them out. Anyway, here I am atop Commander Melon Pants. Hooray! There's the back of Michael's head. Also hooray. And as I said, expect a few videos sporadically released about roguelikes, non-tile, non-pixel art based visuals and the like. So thanks so much for watching. Sorry for the shortness and the rambling. I will see you next time.